Hey everyone, I'm Carolyn, and welcome back. I was like, should I do my hair? Those on my RV channel are used to this. Anyway, I'm Carolyn. Welcome back to another episode of As I See It. And if you clicked on this video because you saw my face in the thumbnail, just know this is not my RV life channel. This is my political channel. I want to talk about Kamala Harris campaign and the Democratic convention. Did you watch it? Holy cow. Well, I saw one comment that said something about Lollapalooza, and I guess that's Gen X, but yeah, I guess Lollapalooza is more Gen X. But the other one I saw was like it's Woodstock for political nerds. Woodstock for political nerds. Yeah, definitely, right? I mean, it was amazing. The energy and the passion and the policy and the difference between what we have been feeling, the dread. I mean, literally, before Biden dropped out and Kamala Harris became our nominee, can anybody else relate to this? I had this impending doom. I might get a little emotional. It was a very emotional convention, but I was feeling this impending doom. I started looking at moving to Canada. I literally started researching moving to Canada. I was afraid that if he wins, am I in danger? Are you in danger? Are people we love in danger? I am worried about my brown and black friends. I'm worried about my LGBTQ friends. I mean, I'm worried about women. I don't think I realized how long I have been, or how deeply concerned. And I'm sorry, I've also been working outside. Anyway, come on. I mean, do I really have to get a mani-pedi and a hairdo before I turn on the video? So excuse the dirt under my nails. Anyway, I don't think I really realized how deeply I was traumatized. I think that's the best word. We have been traumatized. And what I feel like has happened is Mamala, our wonderful matron, aunt, mother, sister, friend, has come in and is rescuing us from our abusive father, our abusive uncle, our abusive brother. She has finally stepped in, not finally, but she has stepped in with real answers, with real energy and enthusiasm and empathy, and said, there is another way. We do not have to live in this abusive relationship anymore. And I think also personally, I think this is really affecting me. I know there are a lot of survivors like me in my audience, and I think as a survivor, we have all been feeling all the trauma, toxic crap that is a rapist who wants to run the country. I mean, I just don't understand how people can think so little of women. And I said this even in 2016. How can you think so little of women that you don't care if a guy who has been accused and now 8 years later was found liable for rape, for SA? You want to put the guy who thinks so little of women that he rapes them in charge of making decisions for women. And finally, we have some hope. We have someone who literally has stood up against people like him her whole life, who made a career out of protecting the little girl that was me, the little girl that might have been you, the women that we are now. She made a career out of protecting us. And maybe that's part of what so many of us are reacting to. She's saving us. She stepped in to save us when nobody else would or could. Trump is a predator. I don't know if I mentioned this in a video recently on this channel, but someone wrote, I think on my other channel, I am sorry for whatever happened to you to make you the way you are. And I probably said something anti-Trump, and because it was political. I'm sorry for whatever happened to you to make you hate Trump so much, to make you who you are, or something like that. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I've been through some things. I have been through trauma. I have been sexually assaulted. I was sexually abused by my father. Absolutely. And you know what that gave me? Well, at least years, a decade of therapy. The ability to see an abuser, to know an abuser when I see him. A lot of us have been through the similar trauma to what I have been through. Not all of us have done the work to heal from it. And I have said since Trump came on the picture that he appeals to unresolved daddy issues. I did the work. I went to therapy. I know now how to spot a predator, how to spot an abuser. I know how dangerous he is. I wouldn't want to be, well, at this stage, he's old enough, but would you want your daughter, would you trust him in a room alone with your daughter or your granddaughter? If the answer is no, then why would you trust him to make decisions for your daughter or your granddaughter? Do you really think someone who thinks so little of women that he can grab them by the pussy and they don't even care? And again, as a survivor, when someone puts their hands on me or assaults me or abuses me, I freeze. So this whole like, oh, it's locker room talk. I can grab them by the pussy and they don't care. It's not that they don't care, it's just that they froze. Because this is women all our lives. We freeze because we don't know what to do. Here's a powerful man. He's in charge of the beauty pageant or whatever. And we were taught, I was taught to, oh, right? We're finally learning that it's not okay and we don't have to giggle and we can speak out. But boy, what a decades, centuries-long process that has been. So when we have a guy who's running for president saying, I can grab him by the pussy and they don't even care, they cared. They were terrified. Why would you want someone like that to make decisions for your daughter, your granddaughter, your mother, your sister, for you? He thinks so little of us. You can tell just by the way he speaks about us, dogs and pigs and all the disgusting ways he has referred to women throughout his life and his career as a politician. That is not okay. He is showing you who he is. He doesn't give a crap about women. You think, if you're a one-issue Republican voter and you are going to continue to vote Republican for guns or for abortion, you're trusting him, or you're giving him the reins, knowing who he is, for your one reason. But are you really willing to throw everything else away? Your morals, your values? Are you really willing to allow him to round up brown people, because that's what it's going to be, and put them in camps like Hitler did? Kamala Harris has given us a way out. She has given us energy. She has stepped in and said, I can save us from this. Just trust me. Just trust me. Do you trust her? Because I certainly trust her a lot more than Trump. So that's how I see it. Leave your thoughts below. It's an emotional time, I think, for a lot of us. So you can see it on my face. I am very emotional. I'm excited. I'm hopeful for the first time in a long time. It just breaks my heart to see people I love defend Trump. Women who have been through a lot of the same things I've been through still support Trump. Unresolved daddy issues. I'm sorry if that hurts, but it's true. Therapy taught me to work through my stuff so that I don't have to try to, I don't know, look to a toxic man to save me? Is that what it is? So, just wanted to turn it on. I know it's been a while. First I went on vacation and then stuff, then life. But anyway, thanks for being here. Leave your thoughts below and I'll see you next time.